Sometimes it's not too hard to understand when your heart is in your hand. Depends on where you land. The road we walk alone sometimes defeats us and don't always lead us forever we may roam. It's time for us to go.
So, we wanted to start this tour off here in Waterloo. We knew it would be an awesome show because Waterloo's always been excited to have us Southern boys here. But, kind of tell me the story, about the girls and kind of what happened. Why are we doing this here today?
Well, the reason we chose this island is because July 13th, 2012, Elizabeth and Lyric, they were two cousins. They went on a bike ride and never came home. After we realized they were missing, their bikes were discovered at this island.
At this lake that we're at here today?
Yes.
Okay.
And so they were searched for months, and 5 months later they found their bodies 19 miles away. And so basically, the people that still did this are at large, and it's really, this park's become a scary spot with nothing but memories of...
For like the kids that come here now,
right.
That's what the way they look at it.
They see, candles that have been burned and old stuffed animals, and so we're trying to take that away so that the community can begin to heal. And so we came up with this concept to build a bridge to this island.
So this bridge hasn't always been here, though? Like you guys put this here?
Correct.
Okay, cool.
So they built this bridge, and the island was completely desolate. It just had a bunch of trees.
I was going to ask about all the bulldozers and all the tree roots hanging out, but yeah, I guess it's good a place as any to put a memorial.
Yes, so we had to tear up more trees than they wanted to because of the elevation issues and things like that, but they've decided to build 5 gazebos and one that's kind of like a shelter. And it's not just for Elizabeth and Lyric, it's also for anybody who's lost someone or anyone who survived cancer.
So it's basically a place where people can come and remember like the healing process of what's been going on in the community, not just for the girls but for anything that's been devastating in anyone's life.
You can buy a brick and have it engraved as to what you want it to say. It doesn't have to be someone you've lost. It could be Saving Abel wants to buy a brick and have.
We could actually do one for bullying or something like that.
Right.
Yeah, okay. Cool.
Whatever. So it's just a way to just make this a happy place again, because it's not anymore. It's scary. And
so what all are they going to have on the island? I mean, you said gazebos, but is it going to be like a playground? Is it going to be like a big jungle gym or something?
Well, there's already a
believe
park.
it or not, I like to play a lot on those things, but we would definitely want to come back and hang out and see what it looks like when it's finished. But what's it all going to have?
Well, there's already a playground right across there, and then it will. Basically, at this point, just be, for gazebos and a rose garden, just kind of a little memorial where it would have, electricity to have, birthday parties, whatever. And depending on how much money we raise, I mean, of course, we could always add a playground or whatever. Do an annual field trip where the kids come from the schools and help plant flowers, because this is a community, event. We're trying to raise money by the community, so we have to keep it that way. So I think there's lots of opportunities.
I definitely think it's cool, what you guys doing. But more importantly, man, Saving Abel, we're always, volunteering and wanting to do stuff. We've done the USO stuff. We've done so many other things for charities, Living Below the Line, the Hearts Foundation, stuff like that. But really, you talked to us about doing this show, a few months back, and it was really something like at the time, I was just like, yeah, let's do it. I didn't really see the importance or how much important it was to this community, but as of being here this morning and then being a part of the Stop Bullying campaign and doing all the pictures, and it just makes me feel that we're being part of something that's really bigger than us, than Saving Abel, and it makes us feel really good, that few months down the road, we're going to be able to pass by this little island here, on the highway over here, and we're going to be able to see it, man. See it's something that's always going to be here, and that we're a part of it, man. So I'm just, I speak for the rest of the band. We're really excited to be a part of this, man. I think it really stinks what this community's had to go through, especially over the past year. I've heard of suicides. I've heard of, different people losing their lives, and it's really hard to move on in a positive way with so much negativity in such a short amount of time. But I mean, you know, hopefully tonight at the concert, you know, hopefully, you know, the words that I use and you know, what the band projects will be, you know, a sign of hope that there always is a light, you know, at the end of the tunnel, and, you know, that God will never put us through more than we can bear, you know, and that's just really what I hope to, you know, to project tonight. I hope to reach some people tonight, but, man, we're totally proud to be a part of this whole playground, this whole memorial for these children.
And we appreciate you guys stepping up and, you know, donating your entertainment to allow this to happen, because it's not only us as a community to build it, but this wouldn't be possible without your performance. And it just shows that if you do things positive, you know, good will come out of it.
Pay it forward. That's
exactly
what you're saying. Yeah. That's actually something we try to do a lot, man. You know, whether it be you know, giving a homeless man some money, or you're letting someone borrow you know, this or that. You know, pay it forward's always been a big thing, you know, in my life, and I think it's really cool that, you know, Sarah, you dedicated a lot of your time and a lot of your energy, you know, to put forward, not just for these girls, but for this whole community, man. And I think it's going to be awesome to see actually how everybody pulls together tonight, you know, as far as the firemen and the policemen and the EMTs and everybody that actually looked for these girls, man. Like, this town actually came together over such a negative thing, man, and they all went through it together. And, you know, hopefully tonight and the money that, you know, that we and this town raises for this memorial, man, hopefully tomorrow, you know, the sun will be raised a little bit higher. But, you know, thanks for having us. We appreciate it.
I remember